Okay, we are back for more of my VHS and DVD collection. However, in this one, it's just going to be VHS, because this is all I have. But you're probably going to like it. It's Disney, Walt Disney VHS and DVD collection, but we'll just... VHS collection, no DVDs, sorry. I'm just used to saying VHS and DVD collection. So anyway, this is all the ones that I have. A few that are, 4 of them that are in clamshells, some in cases, and some of them that are not. Some are duplicates as well. So, let's begin. Let me just move these over a little bit because we already have shown these. And I'll start with the first one I have. First one I have, Angels in the Outfield. I just recently watched this on YouTube, and this is a pretty good baseball movie. It's a little bit emotional, but not all that much. It stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as a kid with his friend JP, who are fans of the California Angels. They're now called the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, but in my opinion, they are still the Anaheim Angels, because they play in Anaheim. I'm just saying. But this is just about him. Well, basically it's about him and his dad. You know, they're not getting back together, and he says to his father, when are we going to be a family again? And he says, from where I'm sitting, I say when the Angels win the pennant, which is sarcastically. Yeah, but later in the movie he winds up leaving his son and signing the papers and stuff. But at the end of the movie, he gets adopted by the manager of the team, George Knox, played by Danny Glover, along with JP, adopts him as well, just to mention. Also has Tony Danza in this as well, as a pitcher named Mel Clark, a guy that just like has a bad arm and stuff and hasn't pitched in a while, you know. But not a whole lot of emotional stuff in there, but some funny scenes as well. Trying to name a few of them, like, well, just the way that Danny Glover is, his character. Like, this one guy, he says to the team, I want you all in uniform at 11 or whatever time tomorrow. We're going back to fundamentals. And one player's like, fundamentals in the middle of the season? And one of the pitchers says, I thought the game was at 1. And he says, it does start at 1, and you're a jackass. No, I'm a pitcher. And the one guy's like, you could be a pitcher and a jackass. Yeah, even though it is rated PG, but jackass is an insult, but it is 2 names. It's two things. It's an insult, and it's the name of a male donkey, or they just call it an ass. Yeah, jackass. And the print date on this is September 29th, 1998. Just don't have the case for it. Sorry about that. Next one I have is a good one. 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close as Cruella de Vil. And Jeff Daniels stars in this as well. He is a guy that has this dog named Pongo, which is right there, and winds up meeting this woman who is played by Jolie Richardson, who has a dog as well. This one, who had like an English name, whatever it is, I'm not sure. And also, I think this guy in here, I think this is Hugh Laurie, who is also in this. I think his name is, or I could be wrong. If I don't remember the name, just forgive me. But a few other people in this as well, like this woman who was also in the movie Dennis the Menace. Yeah. So anyway, the dogs just wind up having puppies and have 101 Dalmatians. And they give like a whole bunch of names to the dogs as well. But it is a funny movie. There are funny scenes, and here is the tape as well. Open this up and put this over so you can see it. The print date is March 8th, 1997. I think the film is from 96. I'm not sure exactly. And I think I got this at a Goodwill store because I figure I'd get it because I do like the movie. A lot of good stuff in here. Excuse me, just got an itch a little bit. Alright, now back. Now this one that I'm going to show, this, I gotta say, is my favorite Disney movie ever. It's my #1 favorite. I mean, I may put this as #2 favorite as well, but I mean, it's just probably my favorite film. I watched this a whole lot when I was a kid. I haven't really watched it in a while, but I will one day. And it is this, The Fox and the Hound. And this is with the classics thing on it. I don't know where I got this. May have been a Goodwill store or a flea market, not sure. but it's basically about a fox, which is voiced by Mickey Rooney, and a hound, or a dog, voiced by Kurt Russell. Basically, it's about them with their little journey and their friendship and stuff, but like later, he becomes a hunting dog, and this is another dog named Chief as well, and their friendship is like no more and stuff because he's a hunting dog and stuff. And Amos Slade, who is voiced by Jack Albertson, who's also in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, is also in this, and a few others. This owl here, who's named Big Mama, I think. I don't remember the voice of who it was. And Dixie, I think, this fox that Todd meets. I think her name is that. And Todd's battle with the bear on here, and then the last scene and stuff. But some emotional stuff in it a little bit, but I absolutely love this movie. Don't get me wrong. And the print date on this is December 30th, 1993. Yep. But like I said again, it is one of my favorites, and I love it. I watched a lot when I was a kid, but there's nothing bad that you can say about this. It's just great. And I also have another one as well. This is what it says Gold Collection. I think they made the Fox and Hound 2 as well. Didn't even bother to see it because it won't compare to the original. Print date is December 11th, 2001. Yep. And now moving on. Next I have another, well, this is an emotional movie, you have to admit. Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey. This is about two dogs and a cat. One dog is named Shadow, voiced by Don Amici. The second dog is Chance, the American Bulldog, or Bulldog, voiced by Michael J. Fox. And Sassy the cat, I don't know what kind, but it doesn't matter, voiced by Sally Field. Yeah. And this is just all about their journey. They escape from this house and just go on this journey, and all things that they go through, like Sassy goes down this waterfall, winds up surviving as well, and then is reunited, which I think is emotional, you know. Chance, who is bit by a porcupine, which was not one of my favorite scenes back in the day because I just didn't really like it, you know. But winds up getting removed as well, and then Shadow going through this hole and hurting his leg, but Shadow is like really up there in age, like more than 10 years old or something like that, and just honest and just saying that he can't go on, and just winds up just saying go without me and stuff, and just is just staying there, and they're just not leaving his side. But the next day, when everybody's at home and stuff, they are reunited with their family. Chance comes out first, and then Sassy, and then they're waiting for Shadow, but Peter knew that he's too old and stuff. But just as Peter, the kid, is walking away and going to the house, and here comes Shadow, just limping, but making it, and that is emotional. It really was. I mean, I can't even watch it. I mean, I'm getting choked up thinking about it now. And then they're reunited just like that, and then that's the end of the movie. But a really amazing movie. I mean, I think it's great, but very emotional. The print date is November 28th, 1993, and I believe I got this at a Goodwill. 2 thumbs up, says Siskel and Ebert. A lot of fun, a lot of joy, says CBS This Morning. And lots of other stuff as well. There are some funny scenes as well, but I think just emotional. That's basically it. And I also have another one just on hand, I believe. The print date on this is January 29th, 1999. It's just another one I have on hand. And here I have the sequel, Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco. Now, this one is a little bit emotional as well, like at the ending when he is reunited with his dog Delilah, who winds up coming to see Chance, who Chance was in love with, and winds up leaving one of the other dogs that was in love with her. Sinbad is also in this. He voices another dog, because they just had like other voices as well. Print date on this is June 6, 1996. And Shadow is voiced in this movie by Ralph Waite, because Don Amici had unfortunately passed away. And Michael J. Fox and Sally Field return as their roles as well. And again, just their journey in San Francisco, because they were abandoned by their family again at the airport and stuff. And that's basically it. But like I said at the end, a little bit emotional when And when they also say that Delilah can stay with them, she's part of the family. And I thought there would be a third one, like Homeward Bound 3 or whatever. A New Beginning, maybe, or whatever they may have called it. You know, with Delilah in the cast, but they did not. But it's still pretty good. Not as good as the first one, but it's still good. And there you are. And here I have Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. A classic movie that I used to watch back in the day, with Rick Moranis as Wayne Selinsky, the title star, who is an inventor, who has this machine and stuff that can, like, shrink stuff. But winds up shrinking his kids, and they wind up having their adventure in the backyard and stuff, and trying to get home. And Nick and Amy, his son and daughter, and then they're also with two other people, Ronald and Russell, their next-door neighbors' kids as well. The most astonishing, innovative backyard adventure of all time, says Dixie Watley at the movies. And also featuring a bonus, Tummy Trouble, with Roger Rabbit, and Baby Herman. Also featuring a trailer on here for Dick Tracy. I know I don't really mention the stuff like the previews and stuff. I really should. I thought I heard something. Never mind. But I got this at a Goodwill store, I believe, and here is the tape. There is no print date, however, which is strange. Yeah. But like I said, just their adventure and stuff and trying to get back home from the backyard. And that's it. And here I have the sequel, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, with Rick Moranis reprising his role as Wayne, and also introducing their newest son, Adam, who winds up getting so big and stuff, and he just winds up walking around Las Vegas and many other places as well where he goes, you know. There are some funny scenes as well, but actually, to be honest, I like this a lot. I actually prefer this more than Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, because I watched it a lot and I loved a lot of the scenes and some of the music in it as well. I don't know why. Print date on this is December 8th, 1992. Yeah, but like I said, I just watched this a lot when I was a kid. But it is still fun to watch too. And also they did make a third one called Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, where the adults this time are shrunk, with Wayne Selinsky, Rick Moranis reprising his role, but these other people that were introduced, you know, Marsha Strassman, who played his wife in there, she did not come back, and the rest of them, but there you go. But it was alright, but it won't compare to the first and second one. Next one I saw this in the movies when I was a kid, Inspector Gadget, with Matthew Broderick as Inspector Gadget, and Rupert Everett as the evil guy, Claw, who both did a very good job in this. The greatest hero ever assembled, as it says. I also did see another Disney movie in theaters. I'm just going to throw it out, but I don't have it, and it's Pocahontas. I saw it like in 94 or 5, whatever year. I think it may have been 93. I don't know the exact year. I apologize that I don't, but I don't have that. Go Go Gadget, fun for the entire family, says KDNL TV St. Louis. Also has Michelle Trachtenberg, as you see, who was also in the TV show Harriet the Spy. The movie Harriet the Spy, I believe. Didn't really care for that, though. And also has Julie Fisher as well. But there are funny scenes as well. Yeah. Some people may disagree with it. It wasn't all that great, but that's just their opinion. And also with a save $2 when you buy Disney's Annie. Don't have this either. I never even seen it. Sorry to admit. And it's a tape, and the print date is October 25th, 1999. Yep. Go Go Gadget. Also seen the cartoon show as well. And it did make a remake, Inspector Gadget 2, with French Stewart as Inspector Gadget. And all I have to say is, what a waste. And here is another one that I have just on hand. Print date is October 23rd, 1999. That's basically it. Next I have a Christmas movie, The Santa Claus, with Tim Allen as the title character Scott Calvin, a guy who's like working for a business and stuff and winds up becoming the new Santa Claus, as the Santa Claus he made fall off the roof and stuff, and the head elf, Bernard is his name, winds up saying that he's the new Santa. And also has Eric Lloyd in as well, the kid who was from the movie Dunstan Checks In. Wonderful, good family fun, says Jeffrey Lyons of ABC TV. A few other things as well, like the scenes, and Tim Allen, who was also in the show Home Improvement, he was doing as well. And the print date is August 26, 1995. There are funny scenes as well, like, boy. I know there are funny scenes, like, when he's being confronted by the guy when he's Santa, he's like going, name Kris Kringle, name Santa Claus, name Père Noël, Babbo Batali, Papa Shizo. A few others as well, but it is a funny movie. It really is. It's a good Christmas movie if you love Christmas movies like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or A Christmas Story or It's a Wonderful Life. Anything you like, you will like this one too. And they also do have the Santa Claus 2 and 3 as well, but I only care for the first one because I like it. And here's just another one I have on hand. Print date is August 4th, 1995. And the last one that I have is my favorite, Toy Story. Woody and Buzz. Woody voiced by Tom Hanks. Buzz Lightyear voiced by Tim Allen. Mr. Potato Head, voiced by Don Rickles. What are you looking at, you hockey puck? Ham, voiced by John Ratzenberg. Slinky, voiced by Jim Varney. And Rex, voiced by Wallace Shawn. Don't know who does the voice of Little Bo Peep. And also featuring the Vicious Kid Sid and stuff, who, like, destroys toys and all that. Miraculous, says Entertainment Weekly. Lot of funny scenes and a very good movie. Just about them and their journey and stuff, like trying to get back home to Andy. I did have the toys as well. I still have a Buzz Lightyear, but it's kind of a special edition one. It's not like this one. I used to have a Woody as well. That didn't sound right. I had... that didn't sound right. I had a Woody doll. I just don't know whatever happened to it, you know. But here it is, and the print date is October 8th, 1996. Now, I do have Toy Story 2, which is on DVD, but I don't know where it is. And I have Toy Story 3 on Blu-ray. Toy Story 3 is very emotional, especially the ending. You know, but Toy Story 2 is good as well. Got a lot of funny scenes as well. But the first one, in my opinion, is the best. Yep. And that's it. And that's it for my Disney VHS and DVD collection. So I hope you all enjoyed this. So stick around, as there will be more to be shown. So I'll see you with more. So you all stay tuned, and I will see you all in more videos.